Congratulations to Cal High's graduating class of 2017. You guys are some of the craziest, most dysfunctional people I have ever met. And sometimes I wonder how we all managed to make it past these 4 years in one piece. But hey, we did it. My high school experience has been one hell of a journey, and I would not change it or trade it for anything in the world. Looking back freshman year, I would have never imagined that I would be where I am today. From the way I looked, to friends, to boys, and even my choice of college, nothing really went the way I planned it to. But I guess it's what made my 4 years at Cal so special.
What I wanted to do with my life at your age was be an engineer in college. That was what I was going to do, and that's what I studied, and that's, I graduated in it. I didn't like it, so I got out of it, got through it, but once I was finished with it, I didn't really practice engineering. So, I liked math and everything, but it was more math than I really wanted to do. So what I'm doing now is I'm a broker for insurance. I broker commercial insurance for property and casualty and benefits. I don't really use my engineering, although I do sometimes use it, but not extensively. More business. I went back to school and got my MBA, which I really enjoyed. And, have been in insurance for my entire career.
So many people here have impacted my life in some way or another. Whether it be good or bad, it's taught me really valuable life lessons along the way. So as we sit here today, ready to graduate, I would just like to say a huge thank you to those people.
In high school, I think my fondest memories were with my friends, being a part of a group, whether it was playing sports or hanging out. I think that's, people and relationships is, for a lot of people, is I think what really, drives you throughout your life, not just in your early childhood, but the memories, I think, of being with friends and things like that is probably the best part. Hard times changed me as I was growing up, I think, by tempering and making me stronger. The difficulties in life, I think, allow you to realize who you are and what you can overcome. So I think the hard times throughout my life, whether it be in high school, college, or later, was just a process of maturing, which everyone goes through, and you become stronger.
To my teachers, even though it was your job, thank you for doing what you do. It takes a very special person to teach a class full of teenagers who, although are really cool and awesome, can get a little rowdy at times. Thank you for your patience, advice, and meaningless packets we will never use in the real world.
As far as teachers that had a major impact, or coaches on my life, I think there were probably a couple. I had a professor in college who was just really a great guy, and started to talk to him about whether I wanted to be in engineering or not. He was not a doctor. He had never gotten his doctorate, but he had a really great personality, and he got me thinking about other things and other ways to maybe, make a living when I got out of school. Mm-hmm. So, I think teachers and coaches can have impact on everyone. They help you to find out who you are and where you want to go.
To my parents, thank you for your unconditional love and support you provide us to this huge milestone in our lives. We may not always agree on everything, but at the end of the day, I know that the only thing you really want from me is to be happy and successful. Without each of you, I would be nowhere near the person I am, and the person I'm still working on becoming. There aren't enough words to express my appreciation, but I think this is a good start. I owe you one.
My expectations of me and my sister when we were young, I think from my parents' perspective, were they had both gone to college. They were the first to go to college in their families. They expected us to go to college, and we both did and graduated, and both got advanced degrees after that. So there was a pretty high expectation, because our parents were the first to go to school, that we would go, as well. And then as far as outside of academics, there were, the expectations to be, empathetic, and my mother especially, and care for people was a very strong expectation for us.
And to my friends, through the laughter and tears, I can honestly say I have the best group of friends a girl can ask for. We may not have all started off high school together, but I'm so glad we are ending it that way. We have been through hell and back. But through those crazy and traumatic times came great stories I will cherish for as long as I can remember. Thank you for setting the bar so high and making it nearly impossible to find any other friends as good as you guys are. Thank you for making these past few years we have been friends feel like forever, and for giving me enough memories to last a lifetime. I know that saying goodbye is going to be one of the most painful experiences I have yet to endure. And as corny as it may sound, this isn't a goodbye, it's just a see you later.
Oh, I think what keeps a friendship going for such a long time is caring and communicate and staying in touch. You know, I think, I've seen it, gosh, in the last couple of weeks, friends that have are going through some really tough stuff, and, being there for your friends, caring for them and doing whatever they need to help them with whatever they're going through. I think that's really what it's about. You just have to give so that you can receive.
Starting this brand new chapter of our lives can be really scary, and I know that I am super nervous to start mine. But this is also one of the most exciting chapters of our lives as well. No matter where you are going, you get to start fresh. Be selfish, take chances, expand your horizons, let your future guide you to your success, but don't linger on your mistakes. Failures are part of life. If you don't fail, you don't learn. If you don't learn, you never change. So go ahead and make all the mistakes you want, as long as you learn from them and don't repeat them.
The biggest lessons from failure in my life, I think, are really just that you have to keep trying. You're never going to succeed, every time, and it becomes daunting sometimes as far as the things you have to deal with, especially when you start to have kids and a family and all that. But having a faith is important to me, and then just don't give up. Make sure that every day is different. Some days are worse than others, but if it's really bad, it'll get better. And if it's really good, it's probably not going to stay that way forever. So trying to even all that out and kind of stay in the middle is, I think, an important lesson for anyone.
Once again, congratulations to everyone who made it this far. This is just the beginning. And a big thank you to those who helped along the way. We could not have done it without you.
No, I know